Hey Doug.
Hi Ron.
How you doing?
Good.
This is familiar territory for you.
Yeah, there's actually more in common between American Made and Bourne Identity than you would think. You know, my father actually ran the investigation into the events that are portrayed in American Made, and it was actually that investigation and those details that actually are how I designed the world of Bourne Identity. So this is my second time sort of visiting this world. In Bourne Identity, it was fictional, but it was based on a tone because I got exposure to how the CIA really worked. And in American Made, I get to go back and tell the real story.
You know, everybody says how professional Tom Cruise is, but what is the uniqueness of working with Tom Cruise?
What's extraordinary about Tom Cruise is he, you know, he's this massive movie star, but he knows it in a way where he'll make fun of it. You know, so it's sometimes other stars sort of believe they're stars. Like he kind of understands that, like, whatever icon you think Tom Cruise is, like, there's a real human being here, and I'm not that other thing. And I recognize that, like, Tom Cruise is something we sort of, like, we build up into this sort of legend or icon, but he's like, I'm a real person who's got a sense of humor, and I'll make fun of it.
This is a real story. There's a kind of responsibility to tell it in a way that at least some of the people who are still alive from the real-time events can say, okay, he is actually telling our story. How important was it for you, and how much access did you actually have?
We had enormous access because Barry's wife participated with us and shared her archives with us. And because of my father's work in investigating this, it is tricky, you know, anytime you're doing something with the CIA to, you know, to get to the bottom of, you know, do you have enough sources to sort of trust it? But, you know, at the end of the day, we're not making a biopic. We're making, you know, we're telling a story about how the CIA goes about recruiting pilots, when the qualities they look for when the CIA recruits people, when they recruit people like Barry Seal. They look for people who are rule breakers because they need these people to break the law, and then they get rule breakers, and that's when trouble begins.
Thank you so much. Thank you.